Good morning folks, hope you're keeping well. I've come out this week to the Sherwood Forest National Nature Reserve. As I mentioned I would last week. Oh sorry, get some light on the subject. Ooh, and boy is there some light this morning. What a lovely surprise. I expected quite a grey start and the sun's out and there was a low mist and very atmospheric, really lovely. I actually stopped to take a photograph of some sheep in a field because they were way in the distance and I've only got a 50mm lens with me, but the field rolled off and then there was the sheep that were backlit by the sun and a bank of fog between them and the trees in the background. It just looked magical, but I doubt it'll make much of a shot. I'll pop it up there for you. But anyway, coming in here was just bliss, really was. Now, why am I here? It was about Christmas time and I was down in the nature reserve shooting some of the big old trees, and an old guy was coming down the path walking his dog. He stopped me quite abruptly and asked me what I was doing. So we had a bit of a chat and this guy got talking about how he'd walked this same trail for 15 years, never missed a day, walking his dog, who looked like he didn't want to be there. I'm not surprised if he's done it for 15 years. It was lovely, lovely chap. If there's a top tip from today, let this be it. When he said he was familiar, he knew the area really well, and he'd been coming here for many years, my ears pricked up. I managed to drop in the killer question. I asked him, quite bluntly, where his favourite place was in the forest. Where would he go to shoot photographs? His eyes opened wide, and boy was he happy to explain to me where his favourite spot was. And that's what today's about. I can't picture where this guy was talking about. He gave me directions roughly to head down towards this area and he said it was just fantastic. He had to go through it every day. So I'm headed down. It means quite a walk. I've got to go into the nature reserve, through the nature reserve and then out the other side a little way, but what a beautiful morning for it. The forest's just singing this morning. It's absolutely beautiful. All these silver birch over here. I'll bring my finger into frame. There's no point in pointing. Let's leave it there. And they soak up the light really, really well. So beautiful. But anyway, that's enough waffle, I think. I'm going to head down there and I'm just going to take my time, grab any shots that I fancy along the way. Like I'm seeing these guys over here. Silver birch getting the morning sunlight. And they might, I can't work out if it's a UFO or a bank of fog. I don't know if this will pick up, but in the sky, just there, you can see there's like it looks like something's coming in. It could be a bank of fog, it might just be a high cloud, but nevertheless, it looks incredible. So I'm going to make a move, try and get down there, retain some of this morning light. I'm probably going to miss it, it's going to take a while, but hey. Now I'm shooting handheld in preparation for the street photography that I've got coming up very, very soon. Maybe next week, can't promise. I'd never shoot handheld in this place. I'm always on a tripod, and because I'm on a tripod, I've always shot a certain way. I'm at the bottom of the ISO range, I select my depth of field, my aperture, and then I use my shutter speed to gain exposure. That's it, it's as simple as that. So all of this is in manual mode. I only shoot manual. I want control over my settings, you know. So shooting handheld, what changes is that my shutter speed obviously has to go up in order to take out any motion shake from me. And this morning so far I've been shooting at 1/350th of a second. I might pop that up to 500th. We'll see how it goes. See if I find any people down there moving around. I might try and get a crafty shot on some humans. But 350 in a static environment seems to be reasonable for me at the moment. But then I also want to choose my depth of field. So my aperture, I'll select. My shutter speed, I've selected. The only thing we've got left is ISO to adjust to gain exposure. So it's a new twist on how I shoot, and it's a new twist on how I focus. I've got to think it through, but I'm sure if you're not interested in street photography, you're not interested in this blob. Is it blob or blurb? It's blurb, isn't it? Hey ho. Right, shot on these boys, head down there, try and find this place that this old chap told me was his favourite spot. On the way we'll see some of the ancient oaks. I'll pop some footage up, just show you how they're looking this time of year in anticipation of spring. So I'll see you in a bit. I'm out of here. Bye for now. I'm just walking down and it's amazing to listen to this. I've had to stop just to try and share it. It's like, I don't know if there's one woodpecker or two, but it's so loud. There's two. There's one, it sounds really tinny, like very delicate in the background, and then this one answers it. I'll not be able to get too close, but oh wow, he's up here. I think I might have gone too far. Oh, they've both stuck. Ah, that's the trouble, you see, you just get a little bit too close and they stop. That one's in the distance. There's two. Too lovely. It's definitely two. Oh, a third one, this loud one up here. He'll have a go once I start walking away, you watch. 1, 2. Go on, buddy, crack on. Is this good content? Okay, leave him in peace. See you in a bit. I've got a dilemma now, and I just wanted to share it. I'm sorry if my audio's been off this week. What I've realised is when I wear my shoulder strap, it pulls across and it's closing my jacket on my microphone. So there may have been some audio that was a bit muffled. So if there was, I'm sorry. And if there wasn't, you can ignore me. Dilemma. I'm walking in this direction. I'm due to go over here and head off way over there into the depths. I've come in from that direction behind you, but the more I walk in that direction, as you can see, there's no fog, there's no mist, it's just clear. But when I do this, that mist just starts to pop. I've been stopping every few feet, just looking back on myself to try and see if I'm missing any compositions, because everywhere I'm turning there's something else that's beautifully illuminated, like that guy. The sun coming from that direction, the silver birch. I've got to go over, you see, this is what happens. Oh man. So what would you do with the mist, a fog backlit? Would you carry on your trail, or would you turn around and head up there? Because you've got all this, I know what's up there, and I know there's some ancients. They're pretty scattered, but I've got to go down and have a look where he was talking about, and I'm not a million miles away. Another thing, learning all the time, aren't we? I certainly am. I've come to realise that coming out and shooting landscape woodland without a tripod means I can't easily show you the setup, my compositions and so on. So what I'm going to have to do today is I'll take my shots, process a gallery for you at the end, as I normally do. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. I will get my act together. It's just a learning curve. Anyway, I'll take a shot on this guy. He's lovely. and that light is magical. It's a shame he's on a slope. That's pretty much level. I can't twist the GoPro because it's got horizon leveling switched on. Oh dear. Right, okay. Oh, by the way, that woodpecker did start up again. I got a few more paces after I switched the GoPro off, and off he went. Oh, nice silhouette. Oh dear. You don't want to be in this head right now, I tell you. I'm going to crack on, take his shot, pop it up now, and a gallery at the end with any other bits and bobs that I get. Oh, also, for anybody who's interested in the street photography, what I've done is I've adopted the large spot focus. And what I'm doing is I have it in the centre of the screen. I'm pre-focusing wherever I think is fit. I'm recomposing and then taking my shot. It's fun. It's real fun. I'm enjoying today. Enough waffle. I'll clear off. I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now. I'm not going to make it today. I've been spending so much time trying to capitalise on this light and finding trees I know really well, this guy here, but they just look so primed for spring, so beautiful with the light. I'm running out of battery. I've got 2 Sony batteries, first one's exhausted. I must have shot 400 shots so far. I'm really loving it. It's just been really, really amazing. And I'm surprised at how happy I've been shooting handheld. The results, I obviously, they're going to dictate whether or not it's practical for me to go handheld in here. And this light is going to be a good indicator, because with that fog, I'll identify ISO grain, as I've had to ramp the ISO up in order to keep a sensible shutter speed. But it's just been amazing. It's just been absolutely incredible. And I'm going to carry on a little further. I'm going to try and grab a few more shots. But yeah, I'm not going to get all the way down. It's just another excuse to come back. You know, I'll make it again. Third time lucky. When I come back next time, it'll be my 3rd attempt. And then I'll come in single-minded, blinkers on, get straight down wherever this guy was telling me about and check it out. So it's something to look forward to at least. So I think that's going to be me for this week, folks. I'm probably going to have a reasonable gallery this week because I've been shooting like a trooper, and I'll pop that up for you now. And then next week, I would like to find a little bit of water. There's a pond I've not visited for a long time. It's tree lined. And I'd like to get down there and try handheld by water and see how we get on in that environment. But there is a chance that next week it'll be my first street shoot as well. So it'll be one or the other. You'll have to tune in and find out if you're interested. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, for this week, I'm going to call time. Thank you very much for watching. Ask you to please take care of one another. And as ever, if you can't be good, just be careful. And I'll see you very, very soon. Bye for now.